playing with me. You see the drop top, bitch, stop playing with me. She said she wanna let the waves splash down on me. She said she wanna let the waves splash down on me. Pop out the roof, pop my shit. The same in the booth, talk my shit. Heard it was hot round that bitch. Blooded with cops round that bitch. 10-4 nigga 9 times out of 10. NOD is not round that shit. Fresh off a blessing, I scored on the devil. Up by several. This shit get ethical. She want my ethical. I pick her brain like it's 1970 something. Let me tell you something. I got plenty coming. Niggas holler at the church like I'm real run. Make it all come together on a blue carpet dripping red rum. Better get an umbrella. It's purple raining forever. It's blue rain forever. She want me to ride away, but my price is bad. It's whatever. Yeah, she said it's a little too pricey, but it's whatever. She gon' do it for the buck, do it for the kid. Bitch, stop playing with me. Y'all that dirty talking about laying with me. You see the drop top, bitch, stop playing with me. You see the drop top, bitch, stop playing with me. She said she wanna let the waves splash down on me. She said she wanna let the waves splash down on me. You see the drop top, bitch, stop playing with me. You see the drop top, bitch, stop playing with me. She said she wanna let the waves splash down on me. She said she wanna let the waves splash down on me.
Cherry 57 in the back, learning lessons. Crack getting dry and it be ready in a second. 40 chains on Halo, I'm a guard nigga. Fear a car, dog, a rocket nigga. I don't even talk, hanging out the back of sorrow. Pick a nigga off. Meal with the chill vessel. All my phones red to make me feel special. But then the pill AK, I'm looking real extra. With the top keys and money green Teslas. So fur for right brick in my brick. My brick. Brick in my brick. So fur for white brick on my brick. Hey yo, you made me feel the cash. I'm in the fashion district. Shoot your mama house before I have to pick it. All my niggas dealing, all my niggas killing. The niggas try to test me, now the niggas missing. Milk quarters still awesome. Water with the cork, I still force it. Rose say I'm faucet. Tell Virgil white brick on my bread.
Lil' Brody let off his 30, he ain't even flinch. Caught the body dip to the A, nobody seen him since. 5-6 bins and I ain't need the tents. My weed consent cost more than your mama need for rent. That's just for 1 cent. The drum rip leave you rich. Out the body for a week and it's gonna leave a stench. Rappers come to my city, they gon' need consent. Cause we already know you pussy, nigga, we convinced. I told Virgil, right brick on my brick. Nice this with this shit. And right this, I just spit. White bitch on my dick. This ice drip on my fist. No shoe deal. But look at all this night shit that I get. On Doe Street, this white shit that I pitch. 2 in the morning on the corner, night shift with my blick. No soda in this off-white shit that I whip. I'm rich. Put all this off-white shit on my bitch. So if you smoke weed and you pass it,
I'm running up creepily, 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 creep. I'm running up creepily, 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 creep. We're running up creepily, 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 creep. I'm running up creepily, 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 creep. I'm running up. Save me from my demon angel. Concentrate the pussy and giving it back. Everybody wanna get side of my back. But you wanna do it the same way. Status quo, now get it and I'm ready to friends that say the pussy scheme. We can get it on the scene. We can get it on it up.
14K Dre.
Yeah, man. Nah, for real. Like that shit up. Turn that shit up. Like that shit up. 14 days and 14 nights. Turn that shit up. Yeah. Turn that shit up. 14 days and nights. Nato in the building. 14 days and nights. Oh man. 14 days and 14 nights. 14 days and 14 nights. All hell. All heaven. I ain't got no change of spell. I swipe the card at 7 to left. 2 times 7, 14 carats, flooded eye. 14 days and 14 nights out the public eye. It's like I woke up from a dream in the haunted house. And now I'm back up in the lab getting funkified. Cause I get busy with a missy and with supplies. Church in the ditch, no suit and tie. I take pages from the Bible and read through the.
Hi guys, and welcome to another episode of the Wise Magi Godcast. Today we are here with Empire Professor Ras Natty.
You know, hey, shout out to my white fans. Yeah, you know you got some white fans when you hear somebody in the crowd say woohoo. What? Thank y'all though. Man, damn. Boy, this gotta be one of the livest crowds on one of these late Saturday nights, but you gotta make sure you keep your energy high. See, people got some low energy. We can't get low tonight. You know why? Because we're not coming in like, yeah, we is. It's always like, we come in super light. But the lightest shit I got right now on my booklet, because, the last cast was going so fly. We had some stuff set up. I was supposed to go into the, I don't even think we should be even saying that word. I think that word may be a banned word. But Aaron Rodgers is going through a situation right now where he went another way. He took a different path, right? So I feel like he's going to come up into the story in a little bit. But Empress, the first thing I want you to pull up is that first bro right there. And then after that, we can scramble. You can make some scrambled eggs. But this is super important to me because I think that people think like this how I look at things, right? I look at things like, okay, then I look at the artist. I say, okay, what the artist offer? That's not my crowd. That crowd may be rowdy. Like that's how I look at situations and kind of figure out what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
So right when I hear Travis Scott music and Empras is talking about sicko mode, Astro World, that don't really seem like somewhere that you will be at and be sober for one. For one, I don't think nobody here gonna be too sober. And then
no, them hard rocks.
You got to think about Travis. Travis got into trouble with this previously. Right? Travis has been in this same situation twice. Because one time Travis told the crowd, yo, run at the stage and bang everything. Yo, shout out to these guys, man. That's what I'm saying, though. But I don't blame the artists as much. But I'm just setting the stage that Travis kind of already got this thing. But it's not Travis. It's not when I say it's not Travis, it's not about what he says as far as telling the crowd, yo, Storm did that. No, it's the music these kids listen to. Like, it's like, what else would you do to this music? Like I was saying earlier, like, if you caught me at if you catch me at an NBA YoungBoy show or something like that, you probably expect me to be in the back, kind of emotional, right? Kind of steaming about something. You feel me? It's just, you go to places that fit your vibe. Right, but I think a lot of people, they think music is just music, man. It's one of the top songs. It's just people it doesn't mean anything. But nevertheless, right, this event just took place not too long ago.
Mm-hmm.
Tickets started at $300. I think they said it was about 50,000 people there. Just by that math in your head, nigga, is a lot of money being made, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, Travis, he always do spectacular things when he do his stage show. So he kind of got like a little Beyonce flair, I guess he going for.
Mm-hmm.
So his whole stage setup, everything, presentation, I think they say that was about $5 million. All right, so 20 ain't really nothing when you think, $5 million for that right there, just for the stage. So I don't know if it was about money, but like I said, I just want everybody to know that Travis Scott has nothing to do with this. Like, this is the music Travis Scott make, and if you go to a Travis Scott concert, then I expect you to do this. Like, when people go to these white boy concerts, they be banging their heads and that. But see, this one is different though. I guess it's unexpected. Cause look, Empress, you told me the same thing. You was like, man, I seen a couple of Meg Thee Stallion fans, and they was young. I was like, man, they was young.
Mm-hmm.
Right, the same thing with Travis Scott, right? You would think that he had some more mature fans, but a couple of the I think people that passed, if I remember the age correctly, it was a 14-year-old in the situation, a 16-year-old in the situation. I don't know. Let's see what we can get from this article.
Okay.
But it's gonna be something funny in this article. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Funny to me, probably not to y'all. Funny to me.
This article is coming from HuffPost. I'm guessing this is Huffington, but maybe not.
It gotta be.
It's a name change.
I don't know what they got going on.
But yeah, this is written by Nick Visser.
Nick.
First lawsuits filed at the Travis Scott concert leaves 8 dead. One suit claims that the Astro Festival failed to properly plan and conduct the concert in a safe manner. That was not obvious, but anyways. Attendees of Travis Scott's Astro World Music Festival sued the rapper and the event's organizer, Live Nation, on Sunday in what are expected to be the first of many lawsuits after a tragic crowd crush left at least 8 people dead and scores injured on Friday night.
Scores.
What does that mean?
They used to always say it in the Bible, but like scores is just it's a lot.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not like a definite number to it.
Gotcha. Manuel Souza filed a case just days after the incident, claiming the festival failed to properly plan and conduct the concert in a safe manner. The suit named Scott, Live Nation, and other co-organizers, calling the deaths a preventable tragedy. Souza demanding at least $1 million in damages. Billboard first reported.
Second lawsuit.
Second suit, which also names the rapper Drake, was filed later Sunday by another attendee, blaming the rappers for inciting a riot and violence while claiming the organizers failed to provide enough security and medical services at the venue.
Okay.
Investigators are still probing the circumstances surrounding the performance.
Okay, well, Drake was thrown into this because he was on stage also with Travis Scott at a, it's artists come out.
Yeah, it's a festival.
SiCKO mode, come on. I'm SiCKO moding it up. Right. So
so that was the song that was playing when it happened?
We're not sure exactly who was playing. But it was literally within the same breath, because they were saying not too long before this serious situation happened, Travis was like he was kind of like, let's go, inciting. Man. Let's not inciting, because he's incited before, like when he told the crowd to do bullshit. Mm-hmm. Like he told them, yo, rush the stage. Like he told them to do fuck shit. But this time he ain't really incite them as much as he tried to energize the crowd. Mm-hmm. And I think it kind of backfired.
I would say because he incited, because the whole thing is sight, right? Excite, incite. Mm-hmm. And somebody obviously got overly excited. Mm-hmm. A couple of people, if not plenty of people, because everyone did the same effect of running towards the stage. So he definitely excited them. Because it doesn't make any sense. Energize is, all right, I'm energized. I'm in my little square and I'm jumping up and down. And
that's what he wanted them to do.
But that's not what happened, so he couldn't have done that.
That's exactly what he did, but that's what I'm trying to tell you. It's the music. People don't give a fuck about what you stand on. That's why a lot of times these artists, when they go do interview, people don't care. Mm-hmm. People don't want to hear them talk long form. Mm-hmm. People don't care about them as a person. So it's odd, bro. And I think as an artist, bro, you have to just get away from that music. It's the music. The music is devilish. Mm-hmm. And it's always weird that people say that, man, it's devil music. It is, bro.
If you look at the set, it has like this tunnel effect. The stage was set up in this like continuum type going into a tunnel.
But it's Astro World.
It says, see you on the other side.
Astro World. Like it's no other way to describe Astro World. That's what I'm saying. So everything else that you could tell me in it, it's all fine. But the name and the music describes everything. The music sound like you have to be on drugs, like Kid Cudi. Like I know that he takes a lot from Kid Cudi. Mm-hmm. Kid Cudi is a drug addict, bro. Like, and no disrespect to Kid Cudi, but Kid Cudi, like Scott struggles, not Travis, but the real Scott, the first name Scott guy. Mm-hmm. Scott struggles with a lot of depression, right? When he made that song Day and Night, was one of his biggest songs to the mainstream. We can go back and he was making shit for those kids the whole time. So I think that music, bro, has a space, mm-hmm. and it shouldn't be mass produced. I don't think nothing about that type of music says masses.
Yeah.
Unless you start attracting kids and bring other people into it and just make it playful. Because that's what they do. Mm-hmm. They just make it playful instead of being like, no, that ain't playful. Mm-hmm. No, we got drugs. This SiCKO mode, bro. This ain't nothing about playful, bro. It's drugs right here, man. But, I don't... just the fact that young youth was able to be there, right? Look right there. You about to lead into this in a little bit. But the second suit... So funny, bro. Drake, man, get this shit handled, bro. Get it off fucking this guy's back. He's dark skinned. They might put more pressure on him. Mm-hmm. And I guess they're saying this is second time or third time doing it. So, bro, make sure you let them know that Travis didn't do nothing. It was me. This is my first time. Fuck it. Give me a warning. Travis already got 2 warnings. Fuck it. He can't take no more warning. 3 strikes, you're out. Right? So, Drake, you're going to have to step up and take this one, bro. Like, you shouldn't even have the second shoot. You should have the only suits.
I wonder how Kanye's sleeping right now.
Kanye probably happy because Kanye said, yo, don't do this type of music, bro.
Kanye is exuberated, bro, because he said that they was playing this type of music at kids' parties that he had to attend.
No, this is a kids' party. Look, at least 8 people.
Ranging from 14 to 27. But anyways, the Houston Chronicles notes legal experts predicted liabilities from the festival could stretch into the hundreds of millions of dollars, with many more suits filed in the coming days.
This is America, where people could sue you for them coming to something. The fuck, nigga, take your ass home.
If you have enough money, you can do this. It's not a class action lawsuit, so everyone who got hurt ain't gonna be able to sue.
What are you talking?
They barely can afford the free hospital bills. But yeah, at least 8 people ranging from age 14 to 27 again were killed at the event in Houston on Friday night, the first day of the festival named after Scott's album. About 50,000 people were scheduled to be there on Friday, and it's unclear what sparked the crush.
That's a train outside?
Yeah. Footage from the scene shows a chaotic surge towards the stage with many people pressed together. Some videos show attendees pleading with the organizers to call off the show by shouting out for help administering CPR. The crowd watches as Travis Scott performs Astro Festival at NRG Park on Friday, November 5th. Several people died, numerous others were injured, and officials described a surge crowd at the music festival while Scott was performing. Officials declared a mass casualty incident just after 9 p.m. Friday during the festival, where an estimated 50,000 people were in attendance. Houston Fire Chief Samuel Pena told reporters at a news conference. Scott continued to play after the reports of injuries, even after acknowledging that an ambulance had entered the crowd during his set. It's unclear how much he was able to see from the stage, and Houston's police chief also noted that officials on scene worried about ending the concert early. You cannot just close when you got 50,000 over and you got 50,000 and over 50,000 individuals, Houston Police Chief Troy Finner told reporters. We have to worry about riots when you have a group that's that young. The rapper said after the deaths that he planned to fully cooperate with authorities, saying he was absolutely devastated by what took place. The prayers go out to the families and all those impacted by what happened at Astro Festival.
And see, look, this is another thing that's super important, because this is how officers and investigators and people they analyze situation. They use substantial evidence and details and stuff surrounding the thing already. Meaning that, okay, bro, did you have knowledge that it's going to be 50,000 people? Okay, cool, you did? All right, boom. Did you have security guard? Well, all right, boom. They said that y'all had more security guard than the major league, the whatever they call that shit just recently. Okay, cool. That's impressive. Okay. But it's still 50,000 people. What did y'all plan it? But what could you plan for 50,000 people?
Yeah.
And at that age,
all of the planning was done, right? It's just a matter of the music and the precedence that he set with the whole entire event. He had the see you on the other side. This is the dystopia, like.
Nah, but I'm saying that ain't got nothing to do with it, because this happens at his concerts all the time, though. So I just want y'all to keep that in context.
Yeah. So again, it's nothing that the event coordinators could have done. What more could they have done? Created sections?
Exactly what the cop just said. When you know people fan base, like if I know people listen to Drake, I don't bring them around because I know they may be emotional about something. It's just how I move with shit. And cops, that's how cops think. Cops generalize and judge people because they have to make fast decisions.
So do they prevent it from being 50,000
yes.
people? Okay.
You're too young to have that much people. That's why they did that to us all the time. Yo, young people, why y'all gathering? Y'all doing something wrong. There's no young people that just gather. But if it's a group of old people having a party, they don't want to fuck with them.
No.
But we always look at it like, man, y'all always want to fuck with us. It's like, y'all are young, bro. It's like you don't know what's going to happen with y'all. So, you feel me? And I just think that's
so.
the
Like,
problem.
are you saying make the concert 18 and up?
No, do whatever you may. But once you know that your audience is
children,
you have to change the way.
Accordingly.
You feel me? And that's same
act
thing.
Like it's 2-year-olds damn near.
Same thing with the NBA, where Adam Silver was explaining like the fan base is generally young, from like 14 to like 30 something, or just young fans. So when you see sporting events, people throwing beer on, it's just what it is, bro. There's no way to control that, but you don't have 50,000 people you got to worry about, and you feel me? So that's just the difference, bro. 50,000 14 to 27-year-olds, bro. It's somebody that's standing there like a fucking little kid. It's like, yo, get out the way.
Yeah, because are you saying ultimately the ultimatum is you either bring your ticket sales, I guess you'd have to bring them up just to make your money, but you would have to bring the amount of tickets you sell down to probably 25K if you're going to allow children in. But then if they say, well, I'm not going to allow children in, only 18 and up, the 14-year-old that does end up losing his life, do you kind of blame it on him?
Nah. Everybody could get in. It's just with those fans, I don't think no event should be that big. Yeah, it's just come on, bro.
But it's a festival, babe. So it's not like there's one stage or one indoor venue. I guess
at the Astro World, John, you saying the Because I know
festival usually means multiple stages, so it's kind of open range for you to kind of walk through each stage. But yeah, we got to find out how his was set up. But usually you can just walk from stage to stage, and if it's a bigger artist, it's usually going to be more crowded. But people usually get the gist, like, I came late, I'm in the back. Some people try to work their way to the front, but it's never mass casualty type of situation.
Yeah, but I see what you're saying. They had a bill. They had people that was supposed to come on, Tizo, Bia. So yeah, they're supposed to have some people come on. But yeah, this is this is weird. But I just don't want y'all like Travis Scott is Travis Scott, right? So I don't want y'all to say, yo, he's saying dystopia. No, that's nothing about that. His music has been saying his first song is like his favorite artist is fucking Kid Cudi. We shouldn't even be thinking like this is just like the same thing. But y'all never gonna trip me again because y'all tripped me with Kanye. Y'all told me Kanye was doing devil worship when he was putting up fucking African symbolism. So I'm away from all the conspiracy. I'm away from it, bro. I'm an anti-conspiracy theorist. Me. I don't believe in none of them unless I made them the fuck up. Because I see that a lot of my folks, y'all don't be studying. Y'all be making me say stupid shit that people take me down. Like, yo, the fuck, you just made some shit up, nigga? You can't make shit up like that. So I'm not doing that shit no more. But if you young, bro, you should be limited. Young people, y'all shouldn't be able to do nothing, bro. If you a young buck,
stay away from concerts.
Man, they should be the only ones going to concerts. But what's enticing these people to go to so much concerts?
The subliminal programming. That program juiced.
So when I tell you the music is what the music is, when I go to a Wiz concert, I expect people to be in there smoking.
Your throat's gonna burn.
I don't want to go to somebody's music concert and it's something other. So I don't even get what people expected. Like, bro, when Fortnite came out, they did a whole little compilation with him, goddamn, basically. Some weird little deal. I don't know what the hell they did with the man, bro. They had him performing live in Fortnite. Yeah, I probably don't even remember that shit. Had him VR, nigga, meta spaced out inside fucking Fortnite, bro.
Performing
on that same little stage shit that he always wanted. I'm just saying, bro. This Astro World shit is craziness. These are these artists, bro. Imagine you went to a Juice World job. Oh man, a bunch of people committed. So yeah, bro, them boys is doing pills. But the weird thing is, see, they don't say nothing about it in this article right here.
As far as what?
The fucking people running around with the needles pricking people.
I read that one on New York Times, I think.
Okay, I'm about to send you this video. I don't want you to read too much. Go ahead, if you saying something.
I was going to finish it.
Do you think?
My prayers go out to the families and all those impacted by what happened at Astro World Festival. He said in a statement this weekend, Houston PD has my total support as they continue to look into the tragic loss of life. I'm committed to working together with Houston community to heal and support the families in need. Souza said in his complaint that Scott should be held accountable for the event, claiming the rapper has regularly encouraged aggressive behavior at past shows. This kind of behavior has long been encouraged by festival's founder and main performer, Souza said. Per Billboard, his express encouragement of violence has previously resulted in serious violence at numerous past concerts. Local officials have vowed to fully probe the deadly incident, saying they would conduct an objective, independent investigation as to what went on and how it could have been prevented, or if this was a situation that was out of everybody's hands. The families of those who died and everybody affected deserves answers as to what took place last night. Harris County Judge Lena Hadagalo told the Chronicle on Saturday. I'm confused though. Like, is there no footage?
No.
Like, why is it not a cut, dry, open and close type of case?
What you mean? As far as what?
As far as them having video footage of the performance. Like, people are usually recording these concerts.
Oh yeah, but they gotta wait. This is a crime scene. This is an actual. This is an active crime scene right now. So you have to. All those betas are all that type of information is. You can't release that right now. It's like a baby booty cheek. You don't want nobody to see it and touch it right now. It's red.
Yeah, but this looks like some Hegelian dialect. Some more Hegelian dialect. Because just like create a problem, be the solution. Tragedy is usually what they use.
What problem they created?
Young children, too many people, possibly censorship for weird advertisements and different inviting.
No, I'm telling you, they'll never do that. That goes against their bottom line, which is to make money, which is why Travis Scott is the big artist. Like, they're doing this. Like, it's no Hegelian dialect. Travis Scott is who he is. Like, it's nothing going, like, it's nothing outside of his character. Mm-hmm. It's nothing different. It's exactly what happened at his show is exactly what happens at all his shows. People just don't die. At all his shows, these niggas do this stupid shit. It's just what it is, bro. So I don't really get that. The same thing, I remember at a couple of NBA Youngboy shows, it was getting weird. A couple of Gucci Man shows back in the day, it was a lot of weird shit. It was like, yo, chill out. Starlito said a lot of his shows, nigga, promoters don't even want to do business with him because whatever. So it's life, bro. But one thing that should stick out to us, though, and especially as artists, I can see why artists wouldn't fuck with people. I can see why artists wouldn't want to do shows. A nigga went and did a show. Whoever is mad because such and such passed and blah, 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 I can't be mad at that, bro. But I'm here to put on a fucking show. If I get everybody excited, like, that's what I want to happen. Like, I want people to get excited. What are you talking about? Like, I don't get the narrative here. That we're blaming him. Yeah, bro, he should be blamed because he does all the other shows. So why the fuck you brought your son here and people's here? Why you brought anybody here to the show? Nigga, this is my shit. This is my people. Everybody on the bill, I'm picking them. This is my show, bro. This is the Astro world, John, bro. This is my in Texas, bro. You know I'm from Texas, bro. You know me, bro. So that was weird that the guy had that angle, but that's what happened. Think about the chick was at Kevin Gates' show, touching on Gates. Gates kicked her. Take Gates down, cancel him, kill him, lock him up for 10 years, bro. Bro. If I was an artist, bro, I wouldn't do no shows. If I could make money, bro, just fucking doing interviews and goddamn doing little albums, I would never perform unless I'm out of the country or something, bro. Because in America, bro, there is so much little stupid rules. And like I said, bro, everybody deserves something, right? Go to Travis, throw something to the family. But brother, try to be suing somebody and try to make it seem like he's a bad person. Yeah, he does this at all his shows. He incites.
Yeah. Bro. My whole thing is, where was that energy when he did it the first time and the second time?
Why the fuck you brought your jet to the show, nigga? You know what?
No one died? Oh, well, that's null and voiding everything that he allegedly did in the past.
Exactly. So
it obviously has nothing to do with him.
Nigga, it's the 50,000 people that y'all allowed to get in.
It might be something else.
He always did this, but
I'm not saying the 50.
The main thing, though.
I'm not saying the 50.
What you saying?
I'm saying the Archon, the one from Canada.
Wait, 50,000 people
went crazy with Drake.
No, bro, 50,000 people. No, nigga, Drake is not as big as Travis Scott, bro. With these kids, man. Travis Scott is Travis Scott, bro. Travis Scott is the biggest nigga right now.
Wasn't it Drake that we seen playing on Fortnite with the little kid?
The famous kid, yeah. The little gaming kid. What you saying now?
And you're saying Drake isn't big with the little kids?
No, I'm saying that nobody's bigger than Travis Scott with the little kids. Travis Scott right now in this generation is the biggest artist. Everybody know Travis Scott is Travis Scott, bro. He got Astro World Festival, nigga. Okay. The same thing even with the Odd Future niggas. Them niggas is bigger than Drake, bro. Same thing with The Weeknd. It's a lot of niggas bigger than Drake. Drake is the biggest rapper, right? And it's because they put him in the category, so he's so big. And he's a big pop artist too, in a sense, nigga, because I don't really know no pop niggas, but I know he's not on the pop billboard like the pop niggas is. Like I was looking at the pop billboard, I ain't really see him up there, but I seen goddamn Flow Rider. I think Flow Rider had just had a hit like in 2020 on some pop shit. Man, you gotta watch these pop niggas, bro. Flow Rider and Lil Jon. You remember Lil Jon? He was doing commercials with like one of those niggas that we was gonna work for one day, the booking niggas. He was doing commercials for some booking niggas. You remember booking commercial?
I kind of, but it's blur.
Man, I gotta show it to you. He was screaming, bro. But you remember that time that we signed up for that John and we thought it was some real lucrative money coming to us?
What, the travel agency?
Travel agency, bro. You remember we sat through that whole shit?
We sat through it.
What happened? You weren't there.
Huh?
You weren't there.
I was there.
So what you was saying? I remember us taking it serious, taking a test. I remember I even left before you. You were still in there. I had to ask you what was going on.
But yeah, you about to run this video?
Yeah, I'm about to run that video.
Houston police officially launching a criminal probe into the Astro world chaos that left 8 people dead and hospitalized dozens more. Police also confirming reports that some of the victims may have been injected with drugs by a needle, with a security guard among those possibly pricked.
Of a security officer. He was reaching over to restrain or grab a citizen, and he felt a prick in his neck. And the medical staff did notice a prick that was similar to a prick that you would get if somebody's trying to inject.
Rapper Travis Scott says he's devastated.
So this is, like I said, this is the other angle. I'm not sure if Empress was able to hear this angle initially, but like I'm saying, it's not the fans strictly, because what they were saying were there were people that wasn't in line running and snatching people's wristbands off. So them niggas seemed like they had nothing to do with Travis Scott. Travis Scott also came out and said he's working with the law enforcement to figure out what happened. I don't think he's in too much of any trouble. In reality, I don't think he should be. I think there will be white people and other people trying to make him in trouble. But yo, I think who should be in trouble is parents, bro. I think we shouldn't listen to this type of stupid music. This music is craziness, bro. They be yelling. They be talking about nonsense. And it's what it is, bro. It's nothing else that I could really say about, yo, bro, we didn't even know this.
So, like,
you make all this Christian music.
You as a child, are you saying mommy could have been like, hey, stop listening to Lil Wayne, and you would have done it?
What do you mean? I listen to whatever is good. Whatever got positive message is what I listen to. That's just my life. I listen to positive messages. When I was in school listening to Lil Wayne, everybody I knew was listening to Gucci Mane. Because I'm just telling you, I listen to positive messages. I like words. That's how Wayne became my favorite nigga, because Wayne, I tell everybody this nigga. Wayne went to the University of Houston, I'm pretty sure. But he went and got a degree. And after he got that degree, that man was so amazing with words. I fuck with Wayne. And then now that I figured out that Lito was ghostwriting a lot of that shit, I fuck with Lito. So you just got to understand, like, that's just always been my upbringing. So it's not the same thing. But if I was rocking with, like, yeah, I remember sometimes I play like them type of music. I don't really know what artist right now, but it'd probably be an artist that do a lot of nonsense talking, and mommy would not be rocking with it. But I could play some Wayne. I could find a bunch of Wayne where it'd be like, oh, all right, yeah, this one's solid. This one's solid. I play the motherfucking the Natasha Bedingford. You feel me? Just kind of have him on something soft. Play something you forgot. You know, it's a lot of stuff you can play around people with Wayne. George Bush.
When you rode around her, what music did you make sure not to play around her?
No, that's the thing though. I'm strict. I don't try to play music unless it's good. So unless I could explain the music to her, I don't play it. So that's just what I don't try to. It's not that I'm avoiding music.
So like the radio and stuff, or what?
Yeah, anything that play. If I like it, I'm rocking with it. If I like it, I'm rocking with it. But I already know what she like, and I kind of already had that same vibe. So some Fantasia come on, or like, you know, a lot of time we had CDs, so we had a whole CD with a whole bunch of Alicia Keys. We fought with Alicia Keys, and got a whole bunch of Alicia Keys. Had probably a Bob Marley, something traditional. Because, you know, a lot of times I try to put mommy on, like, the newer reggae. She don't really know about it like that. So, traditional reggae, nigga, like it's simple, bro. It's simple. And what that does is when you have respect for other people, it kind of curbs your nonsensical ways to try to be on fuck shit and try to fit in. It's like, man, I got to listen to this music, or I got to find something that I can listen to around these people. Because you're around adults so much that you still want to listen to your type of music, but, you know, it got to make sense. So that's the main thing, bro. And that's why Wayne was so useful for me, because it was like, yo, listen to this right here. I know you're going to understand this. And I was always able to explain to people. I remember one day, Unc tried me one of the weakest bars. One day, probably sitting there, nigga, was listening. Was at the flea market with grandma, nigga, listening to Money on My Mind. And he and Wayne said something about, I got paper out the ass, no homo, but I'm rich. Is that the one? No, that's not Money on My Mind. He said something in Money on My Mind, but I just remember, like I remember like me jamming it down, and I remember looking at me like, bro, you don't even know what he said. I'm like, what? This Wayne, like, and so even I've always been one of those. Like, even Pastor Church when I first came to America, nigga, I declare war, like that's what I grew up on, bro. Like I'm a warrior, bro. I got warrior spirit. So, but I wouldn't be listening to druggy music. Like, I wouldn't listen to no druggy music around my mom. I wouldn't listen to no sex music.
What about that one Wayne song?
What?
I Feel Like Dying.
What do you mean? I hated that song when I was in school. But now I get the concept. Now I can hear the song and I can hear what he's talking about. But before, I was like, man, this nigga's a crackhead, bro. He's on some type of lean or something. Yeah, I didn't identify with none of that. And that's what I'm saying. Like, the stuff that you don't identify with is like bones, right? But if there's other parts that's meat, you could take that. With Travis Scott, only thing that you could take as meat is vibes. Man, I like the vibe, though, man. I be feeling like it give me a lot of energy. When people talk about Lil Baby, man, it's just type of energy I get, right? It's just a lot. It's just the energy people get. They don't know what it is. They don't know if it's the word. They don't know what it is.
Like,
energy come over me. So Empress, but hearing that though, that there was somebody possibly snatching fucking shits off people's shit, and also pricking niggas, drugging them up without them knowing, stabbing them in their neck, stabbing them in their arms.
Yeah, the fact that they only have a story of a security guard getting pricked is just like, what if he was trying to cost his homeboy and he was like, man, get off him.
Nah, it's not only a security guard. I've read 3 or 4 articles of multiple people saying these things. Multiple people. Yeah, but the security guard was one of the main brothers. But you said the same shit I said, dog. Like, the security guard trying to save his ass. You know, too many people in here. You wasn't doing your job. You was having too much Travis Scott fun. My boy, right? But you probably was even on drugs. What you saying? You got pricked. Hey, hopefully the video show you getting pricked, my boy. Because that's all that's going to happen. They going through the footage right now. They going through all the footage.
About what happened while he was performing.
I'm honestly just devastated. And I could never imagine anything like this just happening. We've been working closely with everyone to just try to get to the bottom of this.
It's worth noting this isn't the first time the Grammy-nominated rapper has been in trouble with the law. On 2 separate occasions in 2015 and 2018, Scott pleaded guilty to misdemeanor charges of reckless conduct after telling fans to jump barricades, rush the stage, and bypass security during concerts in both Chicago and Arkansas. Abby, I want to come to you first and get back to what originated as a rumor, but the idea that people were feeling syringe jabs coming out of nowhere.
I can't imagine. Again, our hearts and prayers go out to the families of everyone who died, because to think that you're going to a concert, it's an innocent thing, you're going to have fun, and there's someone potentially pricking other people in the neck and injecting them with drugs. I'm speechless thinking about it. And actually, some of the names of the victims were released in their photos. John Hilgert, 14 years old. Brianna Rodriguez, 16. Franco Patino, 21. Rudy Pena, 23. And then when you hear about Travis Scott and the fact that he's encouraged this type of behavior before, and he's actually been sued and arrested for it and hasn't learned his lesson, I hope that other artists are seeing this and they're encouraged to not encourage this type of behavior, for lack of a better word, at their concerts as well.
And Charlie, we are.
And see, this is what I would, and this is where me and the white media is always gonna differ, right? And I'm not trying to have no sympathy for either side, but bro, white boys, y'all do all this crazy shit all the time in y'all festival. Y'all have all this crazy shit going on. I don't know if people die. I don't even know what the fuck y'all report. I'm just saying, what the hell is you talking about? I did some shit when I first came out. I don't know if y'all know, but Travis Scott literally probably came out in 2015. So the first time he came out, he probably was on stage. Niggas went crazy. Boom. It was also in Houston around the same Astro Festival shit. 2018, same difference. Right? And those two, it was clear. Kid childish shit. He even did a documentary and kind of showed behind his life, and I ain't watch it because I don't rock with Travis Scott, but I'm just saying he did a documentary and I watched the beginning and I kind of seen like his upbringing, and he a humble youth, and it's like he only got his mom also from the documentary. What I was seeing, that's all I'm speaking of. But nevertheless, bro, so he did that those 2 times. He apologized about it, but I guess you say, yo, it's the same thing. 2015, bro, he apologized for 2-3 years and he came back. Right, because I was about to say, man, like, how can you judge a man that's been on a straight path? But it's like, bro, he did the same thing, right? So it's kind of hard, but I just don't think none of those have bearings on it.
Yeah, this new world that we're in is just like, it's not your cut and dry where you hit somebody and it's like, okay, you get in trouble. It's like, bro, I didn't do nothing. I didn't actually say anything as far as in regards to what they're doing. I'm just on here performing, bro, doing my job. And now you're telling me I did something wrong? Me, the person on the stage, standing here?
Nah.
It's very hard to grasp, like, you've done something wrong. It's like, no, I did not. Like, I would be delusional if I thought I did something wrong.
But, and just to show the justification, which I always say, black people, we need to do that. We need to be balanced so people can be like, nah, that's fair. The first 2 times, he knew he was wrong. Mm-hmm. He literally told them to break rules, nigga. Mm-hmm. Like, he literally did that. So he was like, nah, that's fucked up. This time, he didn't do that. So why even say, yo, he did this before anyways? Yeah, but he didn't do it now. So to say that he did it now,
they need to just say that the people are accustomed to his shows being wild, and now this is the only reason why they show up.
Yes,
to punch a black guy in the back of the head and run.
Yes, ma'am. So that's how they should set it up. Like, okay, so the fans know what type of shows these are. So that's why they're showing up with that energy. So it's not saying that he said anything this time, but the way they kind of conflated the idea was like, he did it again. Now he's trying to apologize like he didn't know, but he did know because but he didn't do it again. So to tell me that, yeah, but he did it twice before. No, I don't care about him doing it twice before. He didn't do it again. Like he didn't do it again. Like you can't tell me that unless he did it now and he's like, yo, I didn't know. And then you go back in his prior history and you're like, yo, you did know. You did it twice before. But because he didn't do it now, it's a pointless argument, bro. It doesn't mean anything. So yeah, bro. I already knew how the white media was gonna come at this, so that's the only reason why I want to make sure that we, just kind of speak on it, especially just because I definitely think it's the music. I think the music is terrible as far as the energy that it brings. There's no positive energy that come from this type of music. So it's just
exactly, and that was another thing that before Ye touched on. He was saying something about the redemption part. They all skip that part. It's like the conclusion of the essay that's supposed to be done. They talk about this, anger and moment of like savagery that they wanted to experience, never got to actually experience, but they telling it to you like they experienced it because it's not their story, but it's someone's story. And then it's like, but you don't tell them at the end where you reflected on it and decided not to do it. And that's why you're still alive. And going on about your business. Like, no one gets to that redemption point. And that's what he was really emphasizing on. I was like, bro, they got to turn that music around. They can't just drive it straight into a hole.
I'll tell you, that's one thing I always brag about Lito about. Gates do it. Gates do it okay. Just the full story, bro. Mm-hmm. I don't give a fuck if you tell, like, Lito in one of his songs, he said, a nigga shot my nigga, I'ma ride about this. Next day, mom house got shot up, might as well did it. Shit, guilty. Walking to the PO office, piss filthy. It's just like, you gotta kind of understand, yeah, that's your dog, nigga, he ain't beef, nigga, y'all went and rode on a nigga, but the next day, bro, come and shoot your mom's spot up. You did that. That's your, like, you feel me? Like, don't make it seem like it's so far out, like, man, these niggas is crazy, nah. Right, so that's what I love about Lito. It's like, yeah, you can go shoot somebody's spot up. Mm-hmm. What's gonna happen when they come and shoot your mom's spot up? Think about even the young brother that's going through a situation right now. They went and came and killed his grandparents. That's what happens, bro. You feel me? No matter what you do, bro. Rest in peace. You just gotta understand, bro. Life is this weird thing, bro. This weird balance. And it's a delicate scale, bro. Yeah. And a lot of us overtip the scale. And like I said, I'm blaming the artists because they don't say enough. But the one brother right here said this. Lil Ton, you know that I love you forever. Could never be mad at you. You ain't want to win as bad as I wanted you to win. I had the scoop. I don't know what the bro. I hate you, bro. Y'all gotta, bro. Y'all can't call the artists you niggas that be making these shits. Like, this don't even make sense. Lil Ton, you know that I love you forever. Could never be mad at you. You ain't want to win as bad as I wanted you to win. I had to school you. Huh? No. He letting them know, nigga. He letting them know I can't be mad at you, nigga. You didn't want to win as bad as I wanted you to win, and I had the scoop. You gotta go listen back to the fucking song. It's no that school. You don't even make sense to what the song said, bro. Anyways, bro. Then he said, "Man, bro, I don't even want to read these lyrics no more, bro. You genius niggas are not geniuses, bro. Let me go to the Let me go to A to Z lyrics, bro. See if they got some better shit. Man, I had to school you."
You hate them, bro. So something bad had to happen. Something bad had to happen to confirm your hate and disdain for them.
Nevertheless, bro, the man ain't want to listen to the man, bro. And the man said he had the scoop. It's like knowing what's going on.
Scoot as in like scooter?
Nah, the scoop.
Like pick up and leave?
The scoop?
So he had to scoop?
He had the scoop, nigga. What are you talking about? Scoop, bro. You know scoop, bro. You even make this joke about the scoop, nigga. What are you talking about?
He had inside information.
Yes, nigga, he had the scoop. What are you talking about? Like, that's the only thing scoop means.
Okay, I thought he said that he had to separate himself from his bruh because he wasn't trying to win. Mm-hmm. Okay.
You letting them know that he ain't want to listen. I can't be mad at you, but exactly. You ain't want to listen, but I had it already, nigga. Okay. So that's what he letting them know. You know, and you gotta let them know, like, yo, I already told you this, right? Because I wanted to go back. I remember the other day, you remember me, Empress, when I was on social media, and I said, yo, go look like it's a nice setup.
I say you?
Yeah. And then I put it in the then I also put a picture in the comment section where I screenshotted my 4-hour chart. Mm-hmm. And I said, be patient, but we're waiting on the reversal. But I always tell people just get an early placement because then you get pushed up. I think the next day or the day after, but I had the next day it pushed for sure to, it was at 1791. The next day was at 1826. And you know what that'll do to you if you trade Forex and you on one of these leverage sites. If something go from 1791 to 186 or even 18, nigga, 18010 or something, whatever, bro.
Eerie.
What do you, bro? That's like Bitcoin going, man. Bitcoin is so big, so the percentage ain't even that great. So to do that with those little John and put $1 on that play, or put $2 on that play, I don't know what y'all can do. But I'm just telling you, bro. If y'all listen to us, bro, we got the inside scoop. We got the scoop.
Tune in to the Black Wallstreet Bets YouTube channel.
We on Black Wallstreet right now.
We are on Black Wallstreets right now. We are here until further notice. Look for next week to be on the other channel, but it might be all the way till February 4th of next year.
Nah, 2023.
We are in the in-betweens, bro. This is a weird space right now, bro, where you cannot talk freely without getting kicked off of us.
Can never be mad at you. We got a picture? What's our background? Because we got to make sure we speak on our picture. What thumbnail we got?
The Mandela?
I gotta make sure we speak on the thumbnail, man. I don't want to think we clickbaiting somebody. Man, you see y'all with that thumbnail? Did y'all say anything about the thumbnail? Did you guys say anything about the thumbnail?
Yeah, the thumbnail is mind your business. That's what we're here to do. Help mind your business. Compass mining. We got the compass right here. We got the flame, and we got the handshaking. We're here to unify, and guide each other in the right direction.
Okay, so you brought up the brother. Yeah, like I said, I was going in another direction, but because you brought up brother, yeah, I just want to, because these are hot topics, so I want to put these in our searches. Mm-hmm. Travis Scott, Astro World, Chaos. Mm-hmm. Right, because that's what we're talking about. We spoke about it, right? We let people know, like, bro, the music is devilish. Like, it sounds so funny when the Bible say this crazy stuff.
That. The 808, it's I guess it's pitched out or pitched at a frequency where you can't notice it, so it's causing all types of dysfunction as far as what energy is and how other people are intaking it.
I don't think y'all understand, bro. Reggae niggas, bro, they use certain instruments. I'm telling you, music is music for a reason. Mm-hmm. You can't do the wrong thing and get the right results. That's all I'm saying. I don't give a fuck who you think you are, right? And it's evident all the time. All the time, bro. Go to a Sade concert. Mm-hmm. Tell me when the fuck you see somebody doing some stupid shit like that at a Sade concert. Mm-hmm. Go to a Nicki Minaj concert. Go to the different vibes and see what happened. Go to the different people's states. Go to Dallas. Go wherever the fuck you want to go, nigga. Go to fucking Antarctica, nigga. Go wherever you want to go. Just go wherever, bro, and just see that everything is different. Go to a nigga city. Yeah. Go to a nigga. You can go to a nigga town. A nigga could be in a whole city and he got a different town. I'm just telling y'all, bro. Y'all don't understand areas, bro. You can't be in an area. You can't be at a Travis Scott concert and be like, no, bro. I'm just hanging out. It's just a vibe. No, it's not a vibe. Mm-hmm. It's a druggy concert, bro. It's druggies, bro.
Yeah, even with like Ultra, when I used to be in college, used to always hear like the drug aspect, ecstasy,
Come
acid.
On, everybody
They did all that stuff, but it was never. Ultra doesn't have those type of, hidden little sounds and innuendos that force you to kind of become violent or want to incite some type of mosh pit, bang bang situation.
Nah, I just think
Ultra is like, we're gonna jump up and down and have fun.
Nah, babe. They do that too, though.
What, the mosh pit?
I worked with a white boy. I worked with a white boy that listened to that type of music.
Yeah, that's not Ultra though, man.
Nah, but
Ultra is like the house and the EDM.
Even them bros.
Mm-hmm.
No matter where you at, Empress, it's a vibe. It's a drug for everything you do.
Yes, music. I would say is.
It's a drug for everything you do, Empress. I'm telling you,
escapism is real.
Look, people like a brother like Joey Diaz. He said he didn't know what the fuck he was listening to as far as like hard metal, all that crazy shit to us until he got on. I think he said he did LSD or something crazy one day and listened to a whole album. Was like, yo, these niggas are gods. But did you just hear what we just heard? And we listening to it. We not on the right drug. You're like, oh, nah, that bullshit, bro. What that is? He was like, he's knocking his head, but it's like, nah, bro. Do you hear what he did? Do you hear the progression?
Mm-hmm.
No. Do you hear the separation between the hard drums and the? No, I don't hear nothing, bro. I just hear screaming, dude.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, man, you can't hear it, dude. It's like, man, hit this, and maybe you'll hit it, and you'll be like, God damn, this some good music.
Mm-hmm.
The same thing like when them boys was doing the blues, like they talk about Jimi Hendrix and a lot of them boys when they was doing their music, rocking all that crazy new inventive stuff. They was on the cannabis. They was living like hippies. But hippies are Native Americans. So they just living like natives. So they started messing with the plant medicine and started living with the land just like the natives did. We started calling them hippies. We said, yo, it's a new movement. It's no. It's an old movement. People don't need, bro, I'm telling you, that's one thing we don't get, right? And if you talk to any producer or anybody, they'll be like, I heard that sample before. Oh, that little chop from right here. Yeah, I know that little cut from right there. Yeah, that little thing, yeah. Oh, you talking that little sound like, yeah, that come from our song. Yeah. Nah, that vocal that y'all heard that y'all thought it was a female, that's actually that male. You thought it was a black dude? No, that's a white guy. That's what happened with these shit, bro. I promise to you, bro. I promise to you. Pusha T got a song called Numbers on the Board. You know, Kanye come from that background of samples, chopping, and so that's Kanye's shit anyway. So that's what he's gonna do. But the numbers on the board, I'm not even sure if he made numbers on the board, but he had to have, right? Numbers on the boards. You can go listen to the sample. It's an original sample from it's a white guy. And it's Pots and Pans. The name of the song, Pots and Pans. I can't remember the white guy's name, right? Let me see if I can. Pots and Pans. All right. Pots and Pans. Let me see if I can find the goddamn song, man. Nah. It ain't none of these boys. Yeah, this see this is craziness, bro. This has nothing to do with nothing. They right now they showing me fucking Shabamada Pot. That's the Dexter Dobbs. Yeah, but nah. Let me see numbers on the board. Yeah, I gotta go to original. Nah, they give me a whole run around, bro. I ain't about to give y'all the ear beating with this John, bro, but nah, that's the name of it though, bro. That's the name. I don't care what nobody did. All the extra stuff that's not in there. But this Diane, right? And what they did was just like put some stronger basses in there and stuff like that. All right, let me show you this. Show you the Pusha T. This is actually that exact part there. That shit not in there. That part right there has nothing to do with it. Yeah, it has nothing to do with it. You heard that? That exact same shit, bro. It's an old ass fucking song, bro, called Pots and Pans. And if you heard those songs, it's a bunch of nonsense. But what we did was so creative that it was like, oh fuck, I don't have pots and pans like that. I don't know how the fuck we did that really and truly. But I can take that little snippet and I could loop it through the whole track. once I get that as my bass, which is my melody, playing through the whole track, that little small little beginning of the pots and pans, I have that looping the whole time. Now I start adding in 808s and different drums and kicks and stuff, because that's what you see start developing on top of that beat. But like I said, it's super interesting when you see somebody like Kanye or, there's a couple other producers, but that's what music is in general, though. Most of this music that we're listening to, the brother Bobby would say the Muse is done. Like, there's no new Muse, right? Everything is a remake or something of something that we already heard. Like, there's no new creativity in a sense, right? I guess you could say some weird shit going on, but I guess that's another level, right? Even when you think about the quote unquote mumble rappers, I guess that's another rites of passage. That's another step in whatever direction, maybe left or maybe right. That's another step for sure. That's another step. So yeah, that one right there was just a weird one that I felt like I had to bring up, Jim. Because I don't think people really understand that about how important the Muse is. Like, even with that guy that's making the Muse, the Travis Scott kid, I feel like I need to probably just sit down and listen to like a whole album. That's what I usually do when I try to figure out artists. I listen to like the discography. All his tapes, everything he released, studio release, unreleased, all that, everything I could find, I listen to. And I say, okay, kid is straight. Or I say, okay, this kid is whack. I tell you, MGK, I love MGK 1-2 songs, 2-3 songs. Man, bro, I told you, bro, I was a nigga that wear Chucks. MGK wore Chucks, had a whole lace 'em up movement. I say, man, shout out to this white boy from Cleveland. He doing his thing. Man, I downloaded that boy discography, man. I said, that brother is a white boy from Cleveland. I can't listen to this man, bro. Like, his story is so different. He has nothing to say to me. Unless he's rapidy rap, he has nothing to say to me, bro. And that's what I want people to understand, bro. Get in your circle. Be influenced by the people that's similar to you. Don't try to change your ways, because, a lot of people, they be even have a disdain in their mouth, and they'll keep it. And eventually they'll get normalized, and they'll be like, nah, it ain't bad. It ain't bad. I've been rocking with this bad. It's like, nah, bro, you told me that you wanted to get off of this. Dang, I wish I could knock this out right now, but I can't do nothing on the show, bro. It's a professional show, Empress. Professional show. So boom, we covered the Astro. Okay, yeah, this is where we ending it off. So the infrastructure bill just got passed. I think that's even more so Taco Tuesday, but I kind of want to just, I don't know, because I don't even want to talk about the infrastructure bill as much as just Joe Biden. Right? What's going on with Joe? Empress, me and you watched the video the other day. Joe started screaming at a guy. He told a dude that he gonna slap him in his face.
Joe threatened somebody on live TV.
Yeah, a dude asked Joe Biden, hey, Empress, you remember what Cat Williams said about Joe Biden? The man said, bro, Joe Biden's so goddamn obvious. He don't give a fuck. He said they asked Joe Biden a question. Joe Biden be like, yeah, we're gonna rebuild that wall. But you know what we need to do? We need to all get vaccinated.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I said, what the fuck? And that's what Biden do. It was something going on in Florida. It was something going on in Florida, bro. Like something with our teachers or something, bro. I don't know what was going on. Something real simple that had nothing to do with nothing. Mm-hmm. And that brother, that's the first thing he brought up. That's the first thing he brought up.
Backs that thing up.
Come on, man. Don't even make that joke, because that was one of our legends. That's what I'm trying to tell you, bro. We too broke to be free. If one of our legends so broke, imagine one of our regular deckers that listen to our legend and said, yo, our legend know what he's talking about. Look at him. Look how successful he is. Now our legend out here making fucking free music, nigga, for promos. But, everybody got to do what they got to do. Talk.
What I gotta do.
Huh?
Don't be shot at you.
You run that leader down. That's it. That's it. Okay, I'm never gonna lay down with you. That's how you come in.
Oh my gosh, babe, what are you doing? Professional show.
No, what? You, bro, I'm telling you, bro. Yo, that's not that too.
Hey, you just said lay down with me. Like,
I'm probably
how's
gonna,
that appropriate?
I'm probably gonna do that on Friday. What? People sleep. What are you talking about?
Yeah, we can go to sleep.
What?
Lay down with you.
Hold on. What?
I'm gonna lay down with you.
You tripping, bro? You tripping, bro? That's everything.
We're just gonna go to sleep, okay?
Stay away from you. I don't even know what I was telling you about this.
Joe Biden.
No, I wasn't, bro. I was tired. Biden, I've been doing.
Oh, well, the legend that told everybody to wax that thing up.
No, bro, I was a little bit past that, bro. You started playing, bro.
I was saying, Alito, you do what you gotta do.
Yeah, that's the last thing you said.
You.
Then I brought up something after that, though. As soon as you brought it up, I was like, yeah, blah, and I jumped there. But nevertheless.
Oh, Joe Biden cussing that guy out? Were you looking for that?
Oh, I'm trying to find a video. You know what's weird, bro? All my stuff is missing.
Like your screen is missing.
My screen?
Like the one that you're usually connected to, extended?
So I can look at my charts and look at my John, so I don't miss the fuck out. Man, one thing I'm gonna tell everybody, bro, is if you're an active trader, you need Empras. I think that's what I'm gonna do on the next cast. Explain why people need that setup. Like it's probably gonna be called like, do you need $1,000 setup? And like I want to have all the screens that you got, Empras. I want to have them all on, and I want to be sitting in front of them. And I want to have different time frames on each screen because it is necessary. Bro, imagine if I had 4 screens and I had...
You be seeing them on billions, bro. I've always wondered why they needed so many screens.
You know now because you trade.
Exposure is key. Go
so
watch
now
billions.
you got somebody on the 1 minute. You got the 4 hour. You got the 15. You got all your important time frames. And then you got markings on one. You got one that just got numbers and spots that you're looking for. Bro, what the fleck? What the fleck? But that's, do you know, the only real reason for that is because you're a scalper. Same thing with Beans and all them boys. Them boys scalpers. Go watch Beans and see how they give it up. Them boys is scalpers. And the other bro that's against him is the SEC. It's the SEC. Trying to get all the scalpers, bro. Because they're doing something illegal. They playing some algorithm game. They beating the punch. They inside the trading.
You running the Bitcoin in this most recent.
Yeah.
He's trying to hide something.
I'm telling you, people don't understand. I'm telling you, like even if you don't really like reading and a lot of this stuff, bro. The brother, R.I.P. to the brother Kobe. They said the brother Kobe made a lot of money dead, but nevertheless, R.I.P. to the brother Kobe. The brother said, the world is your library. I always told Empras that before Kobe said it, so I probably should say I said it, but he said it on Patrick's shit, so he said it. Nevertheless, he said, bro, the world is your library, nigga. Once you figure out what you want to do, everything goes to it. You could pick up a pencil and be like, man, the way I picked up the pencil felt weird. And then you start rolling. It's just everything.
Yeah, and the simple and most minute meme of it is when you get your first car or whenever you are about to buy a car, you start to notice that car more often. It becomes a part of your reality. And that's the whole quantum computing aspect. It's like it's two things in the same spot, but it's not in that spot until the thought triggers it. And what is that? The curious cat? Or that whole phenomenon?
Schrodinger. Hey, how have you say that German word? You know, you You better at saying words to me.
Schrodinger?
Yeah. Schrodinger. How would you say a German name like that? Schrodinger. Like how you think a German name would be said?
Schrodinger?
Nevertheless, nigga, that's Brett's name, nigga.
That got cussed out by Biden?
No.
Oh, wait,
this
who?
is Schrodinger's cat.
Oh, that's a theory. Okay, yeah, guys. Schrodinger's cat. Wow, that's what that was.
What?
I thought it was like something about the cat, the curious cat, or something like that. Curiosity killed the cat.
That's what the algorithm. That's what the
phrase.
Yeah, but that's what the shit was supposed to test.
Mm-hmm.
It was testing the whole curiosity situation.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's the name though. I don't know if you seeing it, probably make you say it even better than me. Like I said, I don't know how to say these names, and that's funny too because my people come directly from Germany.
Schrodinger's cat. Schrodinger cat.
Yeah, so in Schrodinger's cat, nigga, he was explaining how the cat is both alive and dead until you fucking fuck it up with your quantum fucking self. And that's what I be trying to tell people. Like last night, I heard somebody talking about this, and I be hearing people saying, "Yo, this is biblical." No, this is actually scientific. Like there's actually science behind this. Like there's science backing it. Like there's actual people doing study that's saying, "Nah, it's all light."
Mm-hmm.
No, nothing is no. I don't know what the fuck y'all talking about. No, quantum is real. Like I'm telling you right now, if you go to the lab and if you look at that, it changes what happens. Yeah, that's why we have to continuously test stuff because we may do something in one setting that we could never duplicate. So it's not a theory. I mean, it's not a theorem, it's a theory, right? Because we've seen it work one time, it kind of worked. We've seen it, you feel me, had some type of life, but you can't make it happen again, right? So that may be some quantum shit where it's like, yo, it's just me and brother see it. It's just what it is. But science tell you that all the time, like, if you have something independently doing something, not being observed by the observer, it does something completely different than when the observer is observing it. So that's what Schrodinger is explaining is, nigga, the cat is there. It's alive and dead until you realize or actualize the cat. Mm-hmm. So now you bring it back to this realm. So if you don't know where it's at, it's both in this realm and another realm. The second that you say, yo, let me open the box, which is why the curiosity killed the cat. Because now you open the box and the cat is in the box dead to you. That's fucked up. You killed that fucking cat. You killed that cat. Because really and truly, Empress, he never had to open the box because if the cat would have died, would the cat start stinking? Right?
Yeah. After 2 or 3 days, that cat gets hungry.
The cat would have jumped out?
Something would have happened. We would have either heard the cat fighting and then not fighting anymore, which means sleeping or deceased. Or, I mean, if you miss that moment where he starts making noise and trying to get out of the box, then you would have to wait for a stench. So, yeah, you start having to use your senses.
So, eventually, the cat gonna be killed.
Mm-hmm. And your curiosity doesn't really kill it.
But what if the cat never stink? Like, what if you never open the box, the cat never stink?
Yeah, the cat doesn't stink because that means you don't care about the cat. Like, the cat's not in your reality for you to even have a sense of a smell of the cat being dead.
But the cat is in the spot in the box, and everybody come in the spot, and nobody smells the cat. I'm just trying to figure out, nigga, like how.
Yeah, because they just have it in a simulation form. It's like
could the cat
are there senses there? Can we hear, smell? Taste?
Yeah, like is the cat doing anything else? Like is the cat just there?
Yeah, I'm just trying to tie it back into the exposure aspect of like you need to kind of put yourself into that reality in order to kind of further understand it. Because as we were talking about with the charts, we didn't understand how it actually worked, but now we're seeing like, oh, you need that many screens, if not more. I don't know how they're doing it with 3 sets of screens, but you know, whatever they're doing. So as far as exposure, like when you are trying to attain something, i.e. a dream or a goal, like you need to start exposing yourself 100 years ago in order for you to get into that realm or in that space. And that's where they tried to do it with that cliche of like surround yourself around successful people, but people took that as like the successful people are going to take care of me. And it's like, no, you're supposed to exchange, iron sharpens iron. Like, you guys are supposed to be exchanging like artillery and things of that nature. And this can't be a one-sided thing where you're just mooching, bro, because they'll sense that in a little bit, and before you know it, they'll be gone, and you won't know where they went. They won't answer none of your calls, and it's not personal against you. It's just you weren't sharpening my iron, and I need someone to sharpen it.
Yeah, that's the thing I was saying with successful people. I don't know if they know it or they just offer you what they think you want, but like most of the time you be around them, they're not really even offering you too much as far as no game, no money. They offering you enjoyment.
Yeah, they're small minds and average minds. So they're talking about events, which is sporting events, where concerts, people dropping albums, and then the small minds are discussing the people dropping albums. Mm-hmm. His feet little. Her feet too big.
We could show up. Hey, we can go to this concert. I could definitely get us in. VIP.
We are seeking people who are here to exchange ideas and concepts and ways of being and living to kind of propagate that Black privilege, balance, logic, and knowing. That's what we're here to do. And I was listening to that Kanye, and he was talking about how in the world that he exists in, the money is almost like a third nature to him. Like, it's not really, it's obsolete because he has such good relationships. He's developed such good relationships based off his balanced way of being and creating the brands that he's created, the logic, the knowing. People just want your input now. They want your iron to sharpen their iron. They're like, bro, what are you doing, bro? You're super innovative. You have this whole chain of command with the Yeezy situation. You're doing collabs left and right. Like, let's exchange stuff. So if I need to give you the free Balenciaga underwear for you to kind of help me, give me some pointers and, just be in the space, that's what happens, bro. And that is a privilege behind the Black privilege. Like, you become so internal as far as like what your currency is no longer dollars. It's you. It's you, bro. You have to be able to sharpen that iron. Mm-hmm. And the way you do that is when you have a question or you're curious, go find the answer, nigga. Don't be like, I don't know. And sit there, bro. That's a laziness, bro. That is a dis-ease, bro. You got to break that, bro. You got to get past that. You got to crack it like a freaking evil person, bro. You got to get past that laziness, bro, and go Google, go do something, bro, to kind of further your knowledge, bro. And don't further your knowledge just to further your knowledge, bro. Further your knowledge with purpose. Like, where are you going with this? Are you writing a book? Are you writing a paper? Are you writing a post? Like, are you trying to inform people? This goes back to, those basic things they taught you in school if you were paying attention. Are you here to explain? Are you here to inform? Are you here to entertain? And understand what you're doing and understand the path that leads to. If you're here to entertain, you're usually going to be in the comedian space, and you got to go look at the comedians and realize how long does that career last? Is it worthwhile? You have to start to do your due diligence, but you have to start tomorrow. Comedians. Yesterday.
I'm trying to tell you, G, anything you start, bro, you need to start before you even thought about starting. Just get it done. Get her done, like the white dude used to say, just get her done. Mm-hmm. Yeah, don't even think about it because we don't know the right way. Nobody knows the right way as far as how it's going to work for you. Mm-mm. All you can do, motherfucker, get out there and be like, yo, that don't work for me. I can't do it that way, right? So then you try something else and you just trying shit won't work, trying shit. Mm-hmm. Eventually, 15, I don't know, maybe some people suck 15 years in. Remember Dave said he came back, found that comedian a couple years in and still suck. Mm-hmm. He said she never even been on stage. I mean,
bro, and that person, that's what I'm saying. That person is reasonable. Daphne, right? Because Daphne, she knew she sucked, but like she wasn't unreasonable. Like, come on, man, stop trying me. Like, she wasn't on no ego shit. She was reasonable and stuff. Like, bro, I'm not that good, bro. So I'm gonna always present myself, bro. But if I don't get the opportunity, I totally understand why I did not get the opportunity, bro. I'm not that good. So even those realizations, bro, that's the main thing. Like we always harp on accountability, bro, but it's really a matter of reasonability, bro. Like, do you have any reason? Can you reason this out? Because, like, as soon as someone poses that first question or that first pushback, it's like they shut down completely. They don't know nothing. They're just like, oh, shit, this is not my idea. This is not my thought. I have nothing to say about this. They shut down immediately. Ask any black person about Trump and he say, what he did that was racist. You literally give them one shot, bro, and they literally shut down. Like, miss, what you mean?
He had those racist pants on, you know, pinstripe pants.
Like, they literally start asking you, like, what do you mean? I thought you knew. Like, they're like, miss, you seriously don't know? And I'm like, no, tell me. And they're like, well, miss, he racist, you know? It's like, yeah, how he racist? He built the wall. And it's like, hold on, so you want a whole bunch of people to come in? Okay, so when you're about to come into the working field and you can't locate a job because everyone has decided to go back to work. So, you know, the older people, the experienced people have their jobs. And now the lower paying jobs, i.e. the McDonald's or, you know, the people that are willing to hire younger people because these jobs kind of wane themselves out when you get a little bit older and you realize that bills aren't no joke. Guess who's... and by the way, did you know that he donated $45 billion to HBCUs, which are historically black colleges and universities? I don't know what person would do that doesn't like or is, I guess, racist or feels like his people are superior to your people and he would give you money. Like, make it make sense, but like, we can't. We literally are just regurgitating what we have heard from social media, i.e. 15-second IG and TikTok videos. We're not even going to a news source. What happened? You got bit.
No, you see this?
Mm-hmm. That's from last time.
I don't know what this is from, bro. This is the devil. This was a Travis Scott concert on my fucking arm, bro.
Look, yeah, some dad going in, bro.
Yeah, you was preaching, man. You was preaching today. Preacher, lady.
No, I'm not here to give advice.
I like when you do that.
I just want people to be reasonable, bro. Going into 2022, bro, reasonability, bro. If you can reason it, bro, when someone poses a pushback or a question, you're good. But if you can't, you have to start reconsidering how you're taking the information and whose information you're taking in. Because it ain't yours. If it was up to your body, you'll probably be copyright infringed every 2 seconds. That nigga, nope, that ain't his shit. He just looked at that on the post 2 seconds ago. But yeah, bro, we just have to reflect, bro. We have to redeem those learning moments when you get down and you like, damn, how did that happen to me? Like, you figure it out, like how that happened, and you kind of make a rule as to what I will not do again or what I will do instead to prevent this type of thing from happening. We have to like redeem those learning tickets, bro. Those things are so beneficial. You got to set them rules, bro. You have to, bro. And the perfect time to do it, bro, is when you're most upset. That's the best time because you got so much vigor, bro. And that new vein that's developing is literally going to have that rule ingrained in your brain. Like, bro, we doing this over here. We doing this. We doing this. Focus on what we doing.
Power of habit.
Yeah. So as soon as you get angry, bro, and you realize, like, man, what? It's like, you were in control of that situation. You did that. What did you do wrong? All right, what are you gonna do next time? Say no? Good idea. Let's keep it moving.
Yeah, definitely. We always gotta think about solutions. I tell you, a lot of times people be asking questions, and even like with the CRT, just a lot of this stuff. It's like, yo, so you telling me that we need this because of what? Because you telling me that we had motherfuckers that built this whole Black Wall Street situation where we had Roseville, Florida, all these motherfucking different places, Durham, North Carolina, all these different places, and we weren't studying none of that shit. We was almost on some shit like, you know what, fuck them. We ain't fucking with them. They ain't fucking with us. Fuck them. Now you telling us that the reason why we suffering today is because we don't know that they did this to us, and they need to know. We need to tell them how strong they used to be, possibly in a fake world. Cause no black people know that dumb shit, man. Black people, bro, I don't even know how black people believe that shit, bro. What white people doing what to us, bro? Yeah, maybe a few of us. Not 50,000. Not 50,000. Man, Travis Scott concert they went crazy, bro. So we probably ain't had no young bucks on the field then. What they used to do with the young boys? Like a 14 to 27-year-old. Like, what do you think they did to
Tell his
their
ass, no. You better have a backstage pass to somebody. Mama better
No, but I'm saying though, back in the days when they was in slavery, because you see how wild they is right now. When it's 50,000 of them, nigga, 8 people gonna die.
Mm-hmm.
Type shit. They'll kill people. Like some people say they like one lady said that they squished her. She passed out. Her boyfriend picked up, took out the crowd. She woke up. She knew medical shit. I guess she a RN or something, nigga. She went and told the security guard, "Hey, I know, put me in." Bro, put her in, nigga. She dumping out. Bro, like, oh yeah, she know what she's talking about. So then now they using her for other shit. Mm-hmm. So they was greatly understaffed. They ain't nobody that know nothing about medical. Yeah, they just have physical people. Mm-hmm. Buff, bro, yo, the worst thing, nigga. These niggas gonna try to run the stage. We're gonna bump them up.
No, worst thing they gonna try to pick up somebody that's out and run into an ambulance, tired. That's the only thing they got is strength. They're gonna have to be able to pick somebody up and run. We train our security guards to only carry 50 pounds or less. We can't get no big mama sit on gurneys. Imagine the bro that the size the bro was that the ambulance had to come into the crowd to get.
We ain't saving no adults tonight. Only 50 pounds or less. All right. Hey, we ain't saving no adults. No. Adults.
Yeah, but it's very similar to the Alec Baldwin situation. It's a tragedy. And it wasn't intentional. And yeah. Here we are.
There's a tragedy. Yeah, the whole thing, I'm hoping that people don't make a big deal about it. But, people always got a deal to make. I want them to tell you a lot of people in the world.
It's unbelievable. Like, we heard it and thought it was like a meme or something. Like, is this a ticket for a McDonald's bill? Like, we were in disbelief. We were like, nah, that's wild. Like, huh?
Mims. Jeopardize that shit,
bro. Like, it was very, very crazy to see initially. But yeah, once you hear, the backstory, the history of his shows, you're like, oh, this would have been Triple X Done, rest in peace to him, versus a Travis Scott situation.
Yes,
versus Juice WRLD, versus what is the other one that kind of went missing? Slum,
yeah, Ski Mask.
Yeah. All these guys were that next gen of just black rock stars. They were gonna rock out, bro. Astro World rock out hard.
Hey, and look, Empress, you gotta think about the double whammy, because. And then another thing, first before I even go to the double whammy, well, the double whammy is leading into this. First of all, let me do the double whammy. First, bro, did these people get vaccinated?
This is Houston, Texas.
So they're not vaccinated? So do you think these people believe in vaccines? Because I'm trying to think, like, bro.
Where can they turn into?
You had a big 50,000 people event. Like, is the Democrats covering this and saying, yo, this is wrong? Because the Republicans sure is against him. Like, is the Democrats saying, man, wow, we out here, we love it. Right? So these people would probably more than likely be vaccinated. That was at this concert, because they'll be more so Democratic leaning to listen to this type of music. Because I guess they say when you're a Republican,
you think they were injected with COVID. Yo, I was like, what you think happened to security guard? You think he passed out? Yeah, what is it fentanyl? Like, or was he okay? And just like, man, somebody poked me or something, bro. No, I'm good. Oh, you might have that video. What?
Yeah.
Somebody money, give you that back. Boy, you better let them niggas know you fully vaxxed.
Yo, I'm good. That nigga in there, he need to get checked out. Nah, I don't think he said he. Yeah, that's fucked up if he said he was good. He need to get that situation checked out, bro. No way he was good. But I can see him saying that. Why not?
If they're trying to teach CRT, little do they know they need to teach CRP. I mean CPR. Because it was $50K at a little tiny bar.
$50K, bro.
They can't even fit in a little tiny bar.
Baby, the young lady that said she EMS or whatever the fuck she considered herself, bro.
Had to get out there and work a temp service job.
After fainting, she passed out, babe. Her boyfriend saved her and brought her back to life.
Wake up!
And she got back out there, nigga, with no questions asked. Man, bro.
That's a hero, bro.
Shout out to that sister, bro.
Oh, Shiro.
She's a Shiba Inu coin. Nah, shout out to that sister though, bro. What this video is, bro? I think me and Empress about to get up out of here, bro. Cause my laptop about to die, and I'm not going inside to get my charger.
This is the rest of the other one.
All right, run that. If I might just turn my laptop off, man.
Are seeing this and they're encouraged to not, encourage this type of behavior, for lack of a better word, at their concerts as well.
And Charlie, we are just learning that the first lawsuit in this case has now been filed on behalf of one of the victims. It seeks $1 million. It is against Travis Scott, Live Nation, which is the organizer, and Drake, the performer who at one point was also on stage with Travis Scott. I think this is just going to be the beginning.
Yeah. When we talked about this last night, all we could really say is, my goodness, how terrible, how tragic, our hearts went out to the families. But as new information comes out, you start to wonder what the hell is going on in this place. And you always want to try to find some sort of reason, some sort of explanation for why something happened, especially if it's senseless. People, it's a human nature to sort of grasp for explanations. Well, and it's something like this. You often don't find explanations. But if in fact this guy, Travis Scott, who has a record of trying to encourage his fans to rush the stage, if in fact, and all the videotape will be gone through, all of the footage of people, Instagramming and doing stuff from off of their phones, it's all going to be looked through. If in fact he did that again, he should be locked up, and he should be sued for millions of dollars. He should be sued out of existence if he did this. This concept that there aren't consequences for the things you do and the things you say, especially in a crowded, boisterous environment like this. It really is. It's shocking beyond words.
And Joe, we're just learning of this lawsuit. The investigation is still underway. We don't know who's going to be held liable here. However, in the lawsuit, they call this predictable, that this was predictable. And the fact that this has happened in the past, I just wonder, even if Travis Scott didn't encourage people in this moment to rush the stage, if his fans know that he has done that in the past, I'm wondering if that could come into play here.
Exactly.
It's a great question. And look, you look at precedent in these situations, Alicia, right? And you look at a guy named Paul Wertheimer, and he led an investigation of a 1979 concert crush that killed 11 people. I believe it was in Cincinnati. And he says that Houston authorities here did not do enough to keep the crowds safe. Let me quote him, quote, "The crowd in Houston never should have gotten that big and dense. It was a preventable tragedy that happened because safety precautions were ignored and because there are millions of dollars here to be made," unquote. That about wraps it up. Yeah.
Yeah, and Abby, I think there's going to be a question now. I think that's going to have to be addressed is how do you handle crowd size at these festivals, right? With 50,000 people in attendance at this festival, when you're talking about general admission, you kind of assume, one person goes, a lot of other people are going to go as well.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's exactly it. I don't really know if you can control a crowd of that size. So I think it would have to come from the organizers of not selling as many tickets. Of course, they will lose money, but that money is worth it to, you know, spare someone's life. And I listened to someone else talk about this also. They said maybe have some assigned seating and not allow a mosh pit type of situation like this. There are certain things that can be done. And, you know, I do think that there was a lot of law enforcement from what I read there. Again, I said this yesterday, but the Houston mayor said there was more security at this event than there was at the World Series. Of course, you know, there are 50,000 plus people at this. But yeah, I think, Alicia, you hit it on the head. I don't really know if you can control 50,000 people. That's nearly impossible, I can imagine.
Well, we will continue to watch this.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe.
Wilding out. No one can protect little Dylan.
Yeah, nah, but I don't think it was no Dylans. I think it was some Hispanics. The Hispanicos.
The ones.
Hispanics. I don't know what it was, bro. But we seen those two Hispanic guys talking. You remember seeing the two Hispanic guys talking about what happened? The guy with the buff guy with the shirt on, the orange shirt on. We watched a buff guy with an orange shirt next to another guy. You like, oh, he's like the gay dude that went to my school. I want to hear how you talk. You like, oh, that's not him. He probably did.
Oh,
Man,
those two defendants. I mean, defendants. Manhunt for accused murder ends when police discover suspect was. That's what you play? Some light.
It's not light. It's a serious job. It's a serious job, bro. It's a police officer's job to find criminals. You know what they do? They go around and they identify other people. They say, yo, T, you killed somebody. Because you know they got to find somebody. They pin murders on people all the time. Bro, it could be somebody that's fucking dead, bro. And because they don't know that he's dead, they need to find somebody that's, bro, the family need closure. Families be needing closure. It's family's fault too, bro. They be needing fucking closure. Oh, bro, you gotta get them closure. Find somebody. Find somebody. Throw them under the bus. That's what you have to, bro. You need the family to be like, we got him. Get out of here. But that's bad, Empress. That's a bad way to live life. Fake closure? Closure?
You look like one of the girls with the hat hairs.
What's going on? I'm low or you low? Oh, you just...
You mute. Dang, we have to cut this out. Just be quiet for a long time so I can know where to cut.
Whether it's in-state, out-of-state, out-of-country, we're going to pursue you till we locate you.
Guess what? The murder suspect they were looking for was in the Wayne County morgue for 2 months.
So it's a fair question to ask, how does that happen? Well, in part because the medical examiner's office didn't check the fingerprints of the body.
And the medical examiner's office stands by that decision despite an accused murderer being found there while police searched for that suspect. Let's bring in local 4 defender Karen Drew with the exclusive. Karen.
Well, Devin and Kim, the office telling me that's not their responsibility. It is the job of the police. Meantime, other experts are weighing in, saying, hold on, it is the job of the medical examiner to ID bodies. And a big mistake was made. Let me show you what happened. The story starts August 13th in Farmington Hills with a loud noise at the door of a Concord Lane home.
About 4:30 this morning, I heard a big bang. I yelled out his name. Well, I reached out for him. He wasn't there. So I yelled out his name. And that's when he said to call the police that someone has just shot him.
Veronica Flowers described what happened to her fiancé, DeJuan White.
And I see my front door shattered. And I see him laying on the floor.
As police started their investigation, they believe the killer shot his girlfriend in Detroit, then came to Farmington Hills to shoot and kill White. The search was on for 43-year-old Kevin Curtis Moore.
You could come in and surrender, or we're going to have to find you.
Sources telling me countless man hours and taxpayers' money were spent searching for Moore. The defenders learned U.S. Marshals searched in Michigan and traveled to Kentucky and Mississippi, trying to track down the accused killer. It was strange. It was like Kevin Moore had just disappeared. Little did anyone know Moore's body was sitting inside the Wayne County Medical Examiner's office, brought there hours after the murder of DeJuan White. His body recovered from the Detroit River in an apparent suicide. Why didn't anyone know the accused killer's body was in the morgue? Moore was a felon with a record. Fingerprints would have shown who he was. In a statement from Michigan Medicine, who gets paid $31 million to run the morgue, a spokesperson said, Wayne County morgue employees do not do fingerprinting, which is handled by law enforcement experts with access to the databases needed for fingerprint identification.
Isn't it common sense if you can't ID the body, run the prints?
Common sense is not such a common commodity, and that's the troubling thing.
That's Dr. Dragovic, the chief medical examiner in Oakland County.
It is the duty of the medical examiner to positively identify any victim that comes under the medical examiner's jurisdiction.
The doctor says while it's not specified, if you can't ID the body, prints should be run.
It is implied the due diligence.
If this body was missed, are there others? Who else could be in the Wayne County morgue? Leaves you wondering. And I can tell you, some of my police sources have told me they're actually considering going to the Wayne County morgue to look for bodies.
The only thing you should worry about is the shit job that everybody is doing. I don't want to harp on law enforcement tonight. Matter of fact, I'm not because they been aiming on me and Empress. Me and Empress got special things coming. So
we hit some milestones and we've been on the roll. Don't call us Rolling Stone.
Oh my gosh, that been climbing again.
Where we at?
Oh my gosh, what's going on?
Alrighty. Is that the conclusion?
Oh yeah, we can conclude just so we can focus on the charts.
Alrighty, guys, that is the conclusion of episode 146 of the Wise Magi Godcast. You guys continue to tune in to the Black Wall Street Bets YouTube channel for the remainder of the week, as we will be here temporarily due to some extraneous surveillance being done on the other channel. So yes, continue to tune in here. We will be back on Tuesday for Black Wall Street Bets original show, Taco Tuesday, where we talk about currency only. The pre-show starts at 9:30 p.m. And tune in for possibly a special guest.
Talk about currency. We talk about currency.
Peace.